We get tons of comments on our YouTube about Nationwide, and there's loads of chatter on Reddit about whether this is the best account on the high street at the moment. So it's definitely time we did a Nationwide review, and it's great timing because if you're not already a customer, you're probably hearing from a lot of your friends who are about the free cash they've just received from Nationwide. This is a very distinctive feature of Nationwide that I will go into, as well as all of their other features in this review. And if you want more videos like this one, like, subscribe, and leave us a comment below if you want to suggest the next product or provider for us to review. And check out the links in the description below for a link to Nationwide's latest Switch deal and some more sign-up offers just for you. Nationwide is up there amongst the biggest and most well-known banking providers in the UK. And as such, it offers loads of finance products from savings accounts to mortgages, credit cards, loans, and more. But you don't need to spend the next 5 days learning absolutely everything about Nationwide. So for this video, I'm going to stick to discussing the current accounts, as well as taking a quick look at the savings accounts and how their credit cards compare to others on the market. Nationwide offers 3 main current accounts: Flex Account, Flex Direct, and Flex Plus. And for a traditional high street institution, I quite like this offering. It's clear, it's simple, it's mostly free, and it offers rewards that really benefit the customer, like cashback and interest. Flex Account is the most basic account. It comes with no account fees, plus a 50 quid interest-free arranged overdraft. So you've got a little cushion there if you ever go slightly overdrawn. When you open a Flex account, you also become a Nationwide member, which gets you access to exclusive savings accounts like their regular and instant access saver. And I'll talk more on these later. But that's really it in terms of exciting features. Flex Direct is the next level up and also has no account fees. It's described as a self-serve bank account, which basically means that it's more of a digital-only service. So you manage your account online, via your app, or over the phone. This account does come with a few more features, including everything you get on the Flex account, plus 5% interest on £1,500 in your account for your first year, and 1% cashback on purchases up to 5 quid a month. So that totals £60 cashback a year for your first year. So you've got 2 little opportunities on the Flex Direct account there to make a little extra money. There are some caveats, however, so to get the interest, you need to pay in at least £1,000 every month and be a new Flex Direct account holder. The elite tier is Flex Plus, which costs £18 a month and comes with some weightier rewards like worldwide family travel insurance, including winter sports, mobile phone insurance, and UK and European breakdown cover provided by the AA. A really important feature of this specific account is that it offers fee-free spending abroad, whereas Flex Account and Flex Direct will come with a transaction fee of 2.99% when you spend abroad. So this Flex Plus account is the only card of the 3 that won't charge you for spending abroad. To me, this is where the Nationwide accounts fall down. So I use a digital challenger for my day-to-day spending, and especially when I spend abroad. So I actually think I take it for granted that not every current account comes with free spending abroad. And so not having that feature would personally really make me reconsider using the free Nationwide Flex accounts as my main current account. Nationwide has 3 additional, more specialised current accounts. So here they are: 1 for students, 1 for kids aged 11 to 17, and 1 very scaled back account for people who may not qualify for the other Flex account options. One great thing about Nationwide is that they regularly offer a bank switching deal, and it's usually one of the highest amounts available. At the time of doing this video, they're offering £200 when you switch to one of the 3 main Flex accounts. But the weird thing about this switch deal is that you already need to be an existing Nationwide customer. Essentially, this deal is aimed at people who have savings or a mortgage with Nationwide, or maybe they do have a Nationwide current account, but it's just not their main account. And it's aimed to get them to switch over and start using one of the Nationwide Flex accounts as their main account. A lot of switch deals at the moment are part switch, part cashback, and part reward for sticking with the bank over so many months. And it's very complicated. What I love about Nationwide is that as long as you meet the eligibility criteria, you'll get your money in one lump sum. It's just a shame that this one isn't available for new Nationwide members. But once you are a member, you could be in with the chance to get some free cash every year anyway. So it's kind of like a yearly switch deal for loyal customers. So let's talk about that now. Nationwide isn't technically a bank, it's what's called a building society, and it's actually the biggest building society in the world. A building society means that the bank isn't owned by a big company or big banking group, it's owned by its members. Remember when I said you open a current account, you become a Nationwide member. And as a member, you are entitled to receive some perks, one of which is the fairer share payment, where Nationwide shares out some of their profits. This year, Nationwide say that over 4 million people will get £100 paid into their Nationwide account. If you want the cash, you've got to become a Nationwide member and meet some eligibility criteria, which includes having a certain amount of money paid into your account between January and March of the same year. I think basically, if you use the account as your main account, you'll typically qualify for the payment. Nationwide offers tons of savings accounts, including instant access accounts, a regular saver, cash ISAs, notice accounts, and bonds. So you can really choose an account to suit your budget and your short, medium, or long-term savings goals. Overall, the rates are pretty standard, so not the most competitive, but still pretty decent. Now, I would say the instant access rate is pretty low compared to providers like Chase and Chip. But its regular saver is one of the top 3 rates at the moment at 6.5%, so very competitive in that space. Nationwide offers 2 credit cards, and again, I think they're pretty decent. They're not the absolute top of the market best, but if you're a Nationwide customer and you want to keep all of your eggs in one basket, then these cards could be a great option. So the first Nationwide card is a dual purchase and balance transfer card. So it's ideal for paying off a balance or spreading the cost of a purchase. This one offers 0% interest on balance transfers and purchases for 15 months, with a 2.99% balance transfer fee. The other card is exclusively a balance transfer card, offering 0% interest on balance transfers for 24 months, again with a 2.99% fee. To compare that to some other cards, the highest rates I found at the time of publishing this video are 25 months interest-free on purchases from TSB and 33 months interest-free on balance transfers with HSBC. And that balance transfer card with HSBC comes with a 3.19% fee. So you can see, yes, there are higher deals available, but like with the HSBC card, you may be paying more in fees for the privilege. So it really depends on what you need that card for. For example, if you can pay off your balance sooner than that 33 months, you could get a cheaper balance transfer fee with the Nationwide credit card. Let's look at how Nationwide compares to another high street banking provider like Lloyds. Well, to me, it stands up well. Lloyds also offer cashback on everyday offers and lots of lifestyle perks like no fees when spending abroad, Disney Plus, insurance and breakdown cover on their Club Lloyds paid for accounts. What I do like about the Club Lloyds accounts versus Nationwide is that they have a few more tiers of paid accounts. So there's a bit less of a jump from £0 a month to £18 a month if you want to upgrade. Digital challengers like Monzo are slowly closing the gap on the huge product offering that Nationwide and Lloyds have. They've got credit cards, loans, overdrafts, and even rewards like cashback. But where they particularly stand out are their budgeting and money management features like savings pots and in their app functionality. Monzo is so much easier to dip into day to day and sort out my spending and move money into different savings pots than my high street banking provider. Plus, digital challengers typically offer fee-free spending abroad as a standard. And Revolut, for example, is packed with travel money features like being able to hold multiple currencies and send money abroad cheaply and easily. I used it recently to send money to France for a holiday, and it was so easy and very competitive in terms of fees. Nationwide is a very solid option for a current account and comes with plenty of perks, including access to decent savings products, extra rewards like cashback, and of course the chance to get a little payout every year. So much behind choosing a high street bank or building society is trust. Knowing that they have all that regulation and protection behind them, plus a huge range of more sophisticated finance products that they've been offering for years and years. I think I still wouldn't be fully comfortable having only a digital challenger bank. When I bought my first home, I was very appreciative of being able to go into a branch to do some hefty money transfers, which is something you only really get with a high street bank or building society. In terms of app functionality, again, digital challengers are probably still better, But honestly, everyone at Finder has been talking about their Nationwide payout recently, which has got me genuinely thinking about switching into one of Nationwide's current accounts myself. A building society owned by its members is clearly invested in its customers, which is a huge draw for me. And if you look at their switching deals alone, which are uncomplicated and often some of the highest monetary amounts available, they're clearly trying to keep things fair and simple, which are truly some of the most prized attributes you could ask from someone who is handling your hard-earned money. That's it for Nationwide. Let us know in the comments what you think and what other providers you want us to review. As always, like and subscribe to the channel and check out the links in the description below to get your £200 switch deal and some additional sign-up bonuses. Until next time, thanks for watching.